Thank you, MET. I'd like to start by saying we are very privileged to be here today. My name is Paul, co-founder and CEO of iBSSUN Technologies, smart building technology provider. Before I begin, I'd like to ask a few questions. Can I see a show of hands who experienced the blackout last night? A blackout, show of hands. Anyone? Raise your hand if you were in the dark last night. Okay, we got a few. Can I see your hands if you you slept without the air conditioning last night? Without the air conditioning last night. Okay, we got a few. You are my heroes. You earn my respect. Last question. Who was writing a very important report when your computer shut down last night? Okay. Yes, a few. Okay. You can sue the government for psychological injury. Okay, that's something you should be doing. July 29th, 2017, the electric tower piece was devastated by Typhoon Nisat. After a series of unfortunate events, we came to what happened last night. And this is such a wake-up call for us. Shouldn't we improve the infrastructure for energy systems and take us further into a more sustainable, more efficient, a smarter environment for our country to be running upon? Or should we change the way that we consume energies? That is the question. And smart grid, when we talk about smart grids, what happened in the past few days, it could actually be minimized or even avoided with the implementation of smart grid into the infrastructure of our country. What is a smart grid? Smart grids rely heavily on two elements. First, allocation, and second, sustainability. And allocation simply is the distribution of energy from a place that is idle to a place that actually need the energy. So imagine that these are two cities and they demand 10,000 kilowatts hour to operate. And the power supply is able to offer them 20,000 kilowatts per hour of energy. And they're both very happy. What happens if the power supplier cut down half of the power supply? They won't be as happy anymore. What we can do is we can allocate and distribute, we can divert that energy needed in city B to city A. And this is not 100% accurate, but it shows you that energy can be diverted to place in need from the place in idle. So that's the first form of smart grid. So now we shrink that scale from a regional scale to a building scale. Imagine this is a office building. Now it is 8 p.m. at night, and there are 4 people having a meeting on the 7th floor. The rest of the building do not need that much energy. Why don't we divert all that energy from lightings, from air conditionings toward the 7th level, and that would give the 7th level more efficiency and optimize energy consumption in the building. What about the rest of the building? That energy can be saved into a battery, and then the battery and that energy stored in the battery can be used during peak hours. Now let's fast forward our time towards 2 p.m. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm not very good time manager. Okay, by 2 p.m. solar energy can even further implement facilitation of energy consumptions. We are trying to build a fusion reactor on Earth, but actually we have a huge fusion reactor in the sky, and that is the sun. So this is what my company does. We build smart buildings such as this one, and we try to take away the human elements of building operations from the building. The reason is because AI intelligently more efficient. They don't sleep, they don't eat, they don't go to lunch breaks, they don't go to the bathroom. So this is the only way to achieve 100% efficiency. And this is an overview of our product. I don't have time. I don't think I'm running out of time, right? Okay. So I'll go through this as quickly as possible. So this is just an overview: artificial intelligence controls building operations, community communication, energy, and fire safety and security. And they can all interact with each other to optimize building operations and at the same time achieve 100% efficiency, even requirements, door access, elevator access, and so on. Now, how much time do I have? Time's up. Okay. Give me 30 more seconds. So, I want to talk about startups. A lot of people ask me whether I should start a startup or not. I'll tell you the answer right now. Do not start a startup. Okay? Go get a job, get a monthly pay, get married, have kids, and die with grandchildren around you. Do not start up a company. But at the same time, I want to encourage you to pursue your dream, to have a startup which make your family richer, which contributes to the country. And so that didn't really answer the question, but I want you to think about why you are starting a company. Are you starting up a company because everybody's doing it, or because you have a dream? Don't start your company for money. Start your company because you have a dream to accomplish. And when you accomplish that dream gives you money. That is the right concept. Number two, what's the secret of success? The secret of success is don't give up. Okay? That's it. As simple as that. If you're frustrated, don't stop. If you run out of money, go find money. If people are telling you not to run your company, keep running your company. Do not give up. Be persistent, and that's the only way to really make you successful in your startup. And it makes sense, it's logical. If you give up, your startup fails. If you don't give up, then you have a successful business model. So that concludes my presentation. Do I have time for questions? Oh, okay. So my question is coming from
next one question.
Great.
Thank you, Paul.
I only use 7 minutes. I only have 10.
Actually, you only have 5, but
Really? Okay.
you can have your microphone back. Okay, so thanks for your presentation, and I would like to ask that what brings you to Taiwan? I mean, not that program. I mean,
Okay.
what is the key reason that makes you to pursue your dream here in Taiwan? You're not starting your own company, you're pursuing your dream here. So what is the reason?
Can I say E3 and Titan? Okay.
Of course you can, but I mean there must be something bigger behind this.
All right. Let me start by saying I won't be here if it's not because of Titan and E3. So for that, we are eternally grateful. Thank them. We are here because I was born in Taiwan, and that is very good memory. And we realized that the young people here in Taiwan are very talented, flexible, smart, loyal. And that is some attributes you don't find anywhere else in the world. But we do not have a place, a stage for them to play on the international platform. And the reason why we're here is because we want to bring the young people, the young talent in Taiwan to the international stage. We want to develop our system here. We want to perfect our system in Taiwan. At the same time, bring that technology, bring that product to the United States, to Europe, to Canada, to show the world that, hey, we know we are small, but there is much, much more than we can actually accomplish if we try to do that and if you give us that opportunity. So I'm not trying to be a great person, no. But I just want to bring the opportunity here. At the same time, I can meet with talents, I can work with talents. So it is a win-win situation. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, thank you.